issues is a big issue in the Black community because everybody got an angle, right? That's one of the biggest issue we have now. We don't question the lawyer, the doctor, anyone else, but the preacher can't be right. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go over and beyond, to keep the integrity you have or the character you have, the name you have, by protecting it, by making sure you take those extra steps to help the people who need the help. Yeah. So those are one of the things I meant by that. So with that being said, not knowing, at the time, Jaden Smith had been watching our transactional work over the last couple of years. I didn't know it. So he just showed up one day, came in private, meeting, flew into Flint. No press, no nothing, just us talking. And we start building a relationship from there. He'll come do a show in the city, we'll meet. And throughout that year time, we came up with the concept and got the donations and things and got the engineers to get that first box and then duplicate it. So by time 2018, 19, we went from like that first launch to like 4 boxes within the first year. It's kind of funny, man, because I just found a YouTube clip of someone who tried to reflect on a news reporting I did saying that our church only had 1 box and Jaden was trying to use it as some means of getting notoriety, but he's a millionaire, his parents are multi-millionaire, but he only put 1 box and the church only used it for 2 hours on a certain day. I was like, it's amazing how many people steal opportunities to make their own name, not knowing that at the time I'm running this operation with senior citizens that have just ran it's like slaves, working, and they retired. They ain't been in no rigorous work for years.
Right.
They was like, Pastor, we got you. We out here on Sunday mornings taking our son to go to meeting on, putting overalls on and back braces and moving pack by pack because we didn't have no storage at the time. So I said, no, y'all, we're going to ease back. It's other resources around the city. We're going to connect to that, whatever. We're going to pick our day, our time, maintain that, be faithful to that, and then we'll expand from there and we get other sites. But someone took that one snippet and put out like 2 years late, building a whole narrative that wasn't even there, man. So you got those predators too that you try to, keep yourself separated from, of trying to make sure you keep things legit because people trying to find an angle to get you, man. But it's amazing, man. But that was our experience with Jaden. And from there, we do some other greater things. And since then, we got a project now this year, partner with Lyft, so we can stop the hindrance of coming to get the water. You have a ride, we give you a voucher to come get the water and take you back home.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we're trying our best, man, to, you got to create, man, be innovative, think, so those are steps we're taking to try to keep that one piece going with the outreach project by itself. Me, one of the younger pastors here in the city, took on the historical church. So I got a lot of titles as it pertains to a lot of the denominational work, service dean, the state convention, teaching our district, lecturing our national stages and a few other Baptist conventions and stuff like that, man. So we then had a good run at trying to help our people from a social standpoint versus just being the preacher, man.
Yeah. I want to go back for just a second about these boxes, right? Because somebody may hear box and may think like a box you could put like a basketball in or something like that, or this small sort of gift box. Like, can you just elaborate on like the box and kind of a little bit more detail around that?
The water box is an actual machine, and if you can envision it, it's kind of like the first time we was introduced to a pop can machine when you return at Kroger's. Saying it's about this wide, that tall, and as you walk up to it, whatever the concept is, if you walk by, you can take your cup, put it up under a spout, and receive water. And inside of it is going through 3 different filters and through a UV light that will cleanse the water from any metals, from any living contaminations in it, whatever, and clean the water to its purest form, even strip it from it fluoride and things of that nature, whatever, to give you a product that you can use. So it's an instant, water filtration system that's mobile. We can roll it to place, we can move it. It's not stationed to a wall, and it's called the Water Box. That's the determined name of it. That is from 501c3, which is the nonprofit organization of Just Water Company that is doing this piece here, and they chose to do it here in Flint, Michigan first, and then expanded across the country and really outside the country in places such as Haiti, and recently with the water contaminants in New Jersey. I think it's the second site they was looking to go to. So if you can't Google it, Water Box, you're gonna miss it. You can't miss it, man. I mean, Jaden, he done been on Ellen Show and everywhere with it. The Apple convention out in California. He didn't got a lot of spin, a lot of press on him. We have too, for that matter, because we was the co-inventors and partner with them. So it's a lot of pieces out there that show pictures of it, and some other sites that we have released other boxes too, and people have donated to make them happen.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Jaden for
Stand up guy, man. Stand up guy, man. Really is. Good people, man.